Red Dragon Inn from Slugfest Games. It's a pretty simple card game with a lot of flavor. Like, a lot. It's a game I've put quite the amount of energy into over the years, so I felt the need to chat about it in a video at some point, so here you go. The premise of this game is what happens after the D&D party is done with their adventuring, so they go to the Red Dragon Inn to drink and gamble. You pick a character from the roster of now 55 characters, and you begin your shenanigans with your friends. You can play this one-on-one, but I recommend at least playing with 4 people or more. When you get set up, you start out with a mat that tells you how to take your turn order with additional details if you're playing a character that has an extra layer to them. You also have 10 gold, a Drink Me card that is face down in your Drink Me pile, and 2 markers. These 2 markers are for your fortitude and alcohol content. Set the amount of fortitude, this game's HP, at 20, and your alcohol content is set to 0. You could probably tell where this is going, but I'll continue to explain. Your fortitude can be decreased by other players' cards, for the most part, and your alcohol content increases from the drinks that you enjoy at the end of your turn. When both of these markers meet, you're out of the game, and the other players get to loot half of your gold while the other half goes back to the inn. You can also get out of the game by losing all of your gold as well. Last player still not drunk or out of money wins. But how does the turn order go? Well, like I said, it's on the player mat that you're typically given. Character-specific traits aside, the game goes like this. After everyone is situated to play, starting with 7 cards, a person is chosen to go first and the game begins. The player decides if they want to dump any of the cards in their hand and draw new ones, up to 7. After that, the player can choose to play 1 action card, but it's also an option to just do nothing and move on to the next phase. When it comes to action cards, there is also the card Gambling I'm In that every character deck has. That can be played to start a round of gambling, which I'll explain in a moment. After the action phase, you can then order a drink for another player and give them a face-down drink card. You then move on to the last phase, which is to drink the card in your Drink Me pile. You take whatever effects from that drink and your turn is over. Pretty simple, but there's quite a few more things to get into. Within each character deck, there are also sometimes cards. These cards can be played in certain conditions, and those conditions will be on the card to make it as straightforward as possible. There are also anytime cards which can be played, well, anytime, such as Timp the Wench. Now we move on to how gambling works as I mentioned earlier. When someone plays Gambling I'm In, a round of gambling begins. Unless there are cards that allow people to leave the round of gambling, everyone is a part of the round. The player who played the initial gambling card is in control, and the round goes clockwise to the other players if they want to play a gambling/cheating card or pass. If you play a gambling card and everyone else passes, you win the round and all of the anteed gold. This opens up opportunities to wait for other people to make moves while you wait to play your cards to snipe the round. However, there are a few specifics here. There is the I Raise card, which forces everyone to ante in an additional gold, as well as Winning Hands. Winning Hands can only be countered with a cheating card. While there are several cards that can spice up a gambling round from a multitude of characters such as Torgelstarf, it's more fun to discover all of them while you're playing the game. Either way, when every player passes to the player in control, the round ends and the person who initiated the gambling round moves on to their order a drink phase. Then there are all of the character-specific traits that give the game a massive amount of variety. One of my favorites is this guy, that I mentioned earlier, Torgelstarf, Dunselton, first of his name. He has an additional trait of being able to have goblin underlings do things for him at the cost of gold upkeep, since these minions can be attacked. His deck revolves around nefarious ways of acquiring more gold so he can be able to afford the upkeep of these goblin minions, who can also be attacked by other players, which causes you to pay the upkeep. And he gets to start with 2 additional gold to compensate. But that's just one character out of 55, and I could be here all day discussing every character at length. But I'll let those who are interested look for themselves. But a great place to start is the first set that comes with these 4 characters, who are all pretty simple to control. Nothing is complex about them, they're really straightforward. After that, you can get everything else if you want. As I've demonstrated already, there is a ton to get here which can get pretty expensive, so I advise to not go down the route that I have when it comes to acquiring everything for this game. If you're a massive fan like I am, then, well, go for it, get everything. Beyond the first set, there are variations where you can play in boss fights with characters that have corresponding boss cards, you can play with events that come with certain sets, and have a completely different way of gambling via buying the Smorgasbox, which gives you over a dozen different gambling games to play. Yeah, there's a shit ton of stuff in this game. However, there is another way to play the game in its entirety via Tabletop Simulator, as I've been showing this whole video. Someone went out of their way in the workshop community to give people a digital way of playing the game in its entirety for free. On top of that, Slugfest gave the green light for this mod to be up. Massive props to them for allowing it to exist. But I think it'd be good to demonstrate 2 games on Tabletop Simulator with Riddle Funny Number Man 69. So enjoy. Although I realized that we ended up making the mistake of we should start out with 8 gold if it's a 1v1 instead of 10, but oh well, we had fun. Okay, so we have to start out with you picking one of the 55 characters over there, and there is a lot
55
to choose from. Now, there are some that are easier to play than others. Like I said, it's a simple game, but some are more complicated.
Mine's going to be Terra the Navigator.
Oh, really? Oh, it's one of my favorites, actually. All right, cool. Okay, so let me grab mine real quick. Okay, I'm gonna choose her for mine. Okay, so wow, it actually already set everything for you. Cool. It already gave you 10 gold.
I have an alcoholic content maker.
Correct.
Marker. Oh my.
Let's see here. Let's pick drink deck number 8. Awesome. Okay, so I will now give you 1 card right here. Do not look at it.
I'm not looking at it. I'm not looking at it.
Do not look at it. Do not look at it.
I looked at it. No, I didn't.
You have a turn order on your character mat. Tells you exactly what you have to do. Discard and draw, action, buy drinks and drinks. So I'll let you go first, and I'll run you through it here. So you start out the turn with, if you don't like any of your cards in your hand, you can just discard pretty much like any of them that you want, and then draw back up to 7. So now you move on to the next phase, which is picking an action. So you have what are called action cards.
How do I even read my cards? They're kind of like weird and slanted. Alt.
Yeah, hold Alt, and then you can like zoom in on them pretty much. So an action card, you can only play 1 of, but you don't have to play 1 if you don't want to. And action cards can, well, do all sorts of things. They can, take gold from other people. You can do damage to other people, or you can force somebody to take a drink,
Right.
Yeah. And before you do anything, I might as well explain, well, how do you even win? So you have to knock me out, or every other player out if you have more than 1, or more than 2.
With a big club?
Yes, with a big club. So you have a health marker, and you have an alcohol marker as well. And when you take damage, your health goes down, but when you have to drink alcohol, your alcohol goes up. So when they meet together, you're out. Or if you lose all of your gold.
Oh my.
Yeah, it's pretty simple. So yeah, you could just like punch me to death or just force me to drink to death pretty much. But yeah, on your action phase, you can look through your cards. You can only take 1 action. You also have sometimes cards, which can be played under certain conditions, and it'll tell you, what those conditions are. And you also have any times, which can be played, well, anytime. Pretty self-explanatory. There's also gambling, which can be initiated by gambling I'm in. We could do that at some point later. Probably not now. But yeah, if you wanna do anything, go for it.
Well, I have 1 action card in my hand, so I guess I'll play it.
Okay.
Where do I put it? Just on the table?
There's a discard pile. Yeah, right there. Okay, so each player, including you, who has no drink cards in their drink me pile, discards 2 cards from their hand. Each player, including you, takes a card from the drink deck and drinks it now. Oh boy. Okay, so does that say each player? Yes, each player, including you. Okay, so I get to drink. Oh, that's a drink event. I don't take that.
I get a card.
Let's see here. So I take, oh boy, so I take 3. So I'm going to move that up by 3. And what did you get? Let's take a look. Oh boy. So you got a
4.
Yeah, so, and also plus 2 health, but you're at full health. So yeah, so you're going to move your alcohol content by 4.
Oh no.
Yes, oh no.
That was a bad move. Dang it.
All right. So now that you have taken your action, you would then move on to buying somebody a drink, and since I'm the only person here, you buy me a drink, so I'm going to take 1 from the drink pile and add it to my pile. And then you have to drink from your pile.
Got it.
Okay, so it's just 1.
1. Dang it.
Yeah, and also that plus marker means that if there was another drink under it, you would also drink it at the same time.
Great.
So, With your character, there's nothing, like, complicated. But with me, my character has an ability to petrify your cards, which means that I can just take cards out of your hand and add them to a separate pile, of which I could use to deal more damage, because I am a snake gorgon.
Well, that's not fair.
Okay, so I'm just gonna play this. I'm just gonna have you take 1 damage, or a fortitude, as it is called in this game.
All right, I'll get bonked 1.
Yep, you get bopped by 1. I'm
Ow.
going to buy you a card. And if, by the way, if you actually like get to your drink phase and you have no cards, you sober up by 1. So you want to make sure everybody in the game has at least 1 drink. And now I drink and flip it. Oh boy. So round on a house. So I'm gonna take this. And we will drink that. 1.
All of us drink that? 1.
Yeah, all of us drink it, just by 1.
My number is going up.
Big number, funny number.
I don't want to get the funny number. I want to get the winning number.
All right, now it's back to you.
This card has too many words. Get rid of this one.
This card has too many words.
There's too many words on this card. I just stabbed your hand, didn't I?
Oh boy. So
You just take 1.
Okay, I'm gonna take 1.
It's a big oops. It's just a fork. I'm sorry.
See, that's not very nice.
It's a big accident. I'm pretty drunk right now, so I'm a little tipsy. So I accidentally stabbed you with a fork. And now it's the buy drinks phase. So do I get rid of a gold to buy you a drink, or do I play a drink card?
No, you just give me a drink from the pile, which is over here. So you got to quickly swipe it. Yep, there you go. Yeah, and I'll just add it to my pile. Boy, -2 health.
Do you have a drink, or do I have to give you a drink?
Well, yeah, no, it's just, yeah, you gave me 1 already. I took it from the pile and added it to mine. But, here's the thing. Alright, I'm going to play a sometimes card, which changes your drink's effects to -2 fortitude, which it already has. But, I get to take 2 cards from your hand. So, how this works is that...
Well, I don't want you to do that.
Well,
so I'm going to play a negation spell. I don't think so.
Oh. Okay, then.
I'm countering your spell.
Okay, then. I will not do that, then. Those are basically, like, the mega know-you card that about... I think every character has. I don't think so. But yeah, it's the ultimate know-you. And you only get 1.
You. Well, I know you'd.
Yep, well,
good,
you know
good,
you'd.
Good for the showcase.
I have no actions, like, that I can actually, like, use. I hate this. Okay, so I'm just gonna skip my action and go order a drink. But, I do have this. So, I'm gonna get 2 additional drinks for free. So...
Isn't that stealing?
And I do get to steal a card from your hand, but you can give me any card you want, and it has to be face down. So, thank you. I'll just add this to my pile up here. That is a... Oh boy. That is a 3. And a 1. +1.
Hooray.
And now it's back to you.
My turn. Alrighty. So, let's see. I don't think I want to discard anything. I'll just draw my 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I guess my action phase will be... Do you want to go play some darts?
Oh boy.
So we're going to play some darts. What could possibly go wrong? I pick another player. I'll pick you, and they lose 2 fortitude unless you have a counter spell.
I do not. Yeah, I do not have.
You're still at full.
Yeah, I don't have a counter, so I'll take the 2. And now you're just gonna buy me a drink, so I'll take 1 from the drink deck, and now you drink.
Now I drink.
Oh wow. It's
Pot of tea. -1. I want to sober up a little.
Yeah, just a little bit, because I do... here's the thing about this character. I need to be constantly taking cards from people's hands. I
guess it would be better with more players.
It kind of is, because there was this card, was it... Every player I handed a drink to would petrify a card, so it would kind of be better, yeah. Okay, so you're just gonna lose 1 fortitude.
Oh,
just 1.
meanie. I'm telling Mom.
I'm just gonna order you a drink, so I'm just gonna give you one. It's not the result. You may split it with another player. I'm gonna split it with you.
Hooray.
So we're both gonna take 2.
We're getting a little drunky.
Okay, we're getting a little bit there, bro. Alright, now it's back to you.
My turn. Let's see, I'm back up to 7. Alright, so now it's my action phase. Let's go. I think I've done enough bad things to you, so I want to make it up to you by doing something for you.
Okay.
And I'm gonna make your lifeline a little bit longer.
Oh.
So I'm gonna extend your life by 3 years, but you're gonna take 3 points of fortitude.
Oh, that's not very nice. Okay, so I'll take the 3, but you're gonna take 1, and I'm gonna steal a card from you.
Dang.
Okay,
right,
now
I'm gonna buy you a drink.
Okay.
And it's in your drink pile.
Yep.
And now drink from my drink deck. Oh no, what is this?
Oh man, what a shame.
If you're a trolley, 2, but my 1 and 1.
Yeah, 1 and 1. Take it. Take it, bitch.
Oh, I'm not doing too well.
I'm not drawing the cards I want. I don't want these. I don't fucking want these. I don't have any fucking actions, do I? I don't. I can't do anything. Also, I give you back this card anyways.
Time for drinks.
Oh boy. That's a chaser.
Gee.
That's a chaser, so I have to take this one too. Oh!
Plus 2.
It's pretty good.
So you netted 1.
That's pretty good. Yep, -1 plus 2, awesome.
My turn.
Back to you, gamer.
I draw a card roll. So I wanna show you my charts. And my charts have weird effects on the mind, so here we go.
Oh,
So I pick another player, 2 alcohol poisoning.
I don't think I have anything yet. Nope, I'm just gonna gain 2, yep.
And now I buy you a drink, I assume?
Yes. Oh, that's a chaser.
Let's see. Draw 2 cards from your character deck.
Yeah.
So I gain 3.
Yeah, it's you're getting
2, 3.
a little bit close there, yeah.
Oh no. I guess this game goes much faster with just 2 people.
It does, yeah. It lasts a bit longer when there's multiple people.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Right, back to me. Alright, I'm gonna just... I haven't even gambled yet, but I'm like, I don't care about these gambling cards right now. Okay, fine. I'm just gonna make you lose 1 fortitude.
1 fortitude.
Just 1.
Boy, I'm getting a little low. Yeah, I don't think I can take that. Let's see what I can do about that. I think I want to counter that with ignore an action or sometimes card that affects fortitude or alcohol content.
Okay. Oh, it's just 1. It's pretty good.
Alright, so I guess I buy you a drink,
Well,
and then I drink the top card of my drink deck.
Correct.
So,
Oh, just 1. It's just 1, you know.
It's just 1, but I'm about to lose. So I think I'm gonna have to use a sometime spell. I think I'm gonna give a drink you're about to drink to another player. They take the effects of the drink instead of you.
Yeah, you see, about that. I'm gonna give it right back to you, and I'm gonna steal a card.
There you go.
Thank you.
Yep. So I guess I take 1.
Oh no.
Let's see. I'm at 12 and 14.
Oh boy.
I guess pass for turn.
I think I got a pretty good. Oh. Whoops.
Wrong.
Whoops. I'm just gonna.
These are yours.
Just gonna bring those back into my hand real quick. I'm going to. Oh yeah, of course I'm gonna give this back to you.
Oh, thank you.
However, I'm gonna make you lose another make you lose a fortitude and then steal another card. It's just no point. Like if there's no other players, like there's no point in me doing this.
I can't do anything about it. I take 1.
Okay. All right, and I will.
1 more point and I die.
1 more point and the Riddle Man dies. And I will flip. Jesus Christ.
Water.
I'm just on a roll.
7. Back up to 7. Let's see. What do I got? What do I got?
What can the Riddle Man do?
All the gamblings ever.
Oh my god.
Yep. So, no drink. Go to drink. I got no action, so I buy you a drink.
Okay.
And then I flip the top card.
Oh boy. Oh.
2 and a chaser.
Which means you're gonna take the
Yep.
other one. Holy shit.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do. If I can't even ignore the first drink to ignore the next drink.
Oh, well, no, so with chasers, it's all actually one drink.
Oh. Alright, then I'll do this. It has the effect ignore drink card.
Well, you see, about that, I don't think so.
Okay, then I'm dead. You win!
Woo.
Gucci is the big winner with the Gorgon that steals all the beer.
I guess. I got super fucking lucky with the...
This is fun. You got me.
Yeah, I got super lucky with the drinks. But yeah, that's basically how the game works.
You drank me under the table and you beat me on the head.
And
Congrats.
now... I managed to change it back before when I flipped it.
Alright.
I just need to find the complete reset.
Oops.
Oh, God damn it. God damn it. Thanks to Riddle for joining me, and of course thank you to my channel members. Big thanks to Danny Boy, Riddle of Lightning, Aishi, Den in the Shed, and B.